Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayhi had a student called Imam Abu Yusuf rahimahullah. Listen to this. He's on his deathbed. He's on the verge of leaving this world. His student Qadi Ibrahim al-Kufi comes to visit him. And he's unconscious. He's fainted. He gains consciousness. And he says to Qadi Ibrahim al-Kufi, what is your opinion with regards to such a mas'ala? Qadi Ibrahim al-Kufi says, O Abu Yusuf, in this state, where you can barely keep your head upright, you want to talk about masail, you want to discuss masail. Imam Abu Yusuf rahimahullah says, what's wrong with it? O Ibrahim, it may benefit someone, let us discuss. And then he asked him, O Ibrahim, what's your opinion with regards to Ramyul Jimar? Pelting the shaitan. Is it afzal to do it rakiban or mashiyan? That when you go pelt the shaitan in Mina, should you do it walking or whilst you're on a mount? So he says, I said rakiban, whilst you're on a mount. He says, no. I said mashiyan then, whilst you're on foot. He said, no. I said, you tell me. So Abu Yusuf rahimahullah said, if you're going to stop there for dua, then mashiyan, otherwise rakiban. He said this, I left. He says, I hadn't even got to his external door. And I could hear the screams and cries. Abu Yusuf had left the world. Look how focused they were in terms of their akhirah. What every second meant to them in obedience to Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you and I. Look what we're tweeting. Hours we spend. Maulana mentioned. What, an eighth Maulana, and a quarter of a day? We're spending on social media. Your wife's been waiting all day. You come home, she gives you your meal. You don't even acknowledge her. What do? You take out your mobile phone. It's a disease. Or she's on her mobile phone. Or you're both on your mobile phones. You're sitting together on the same leather sofas. So close together, yet you're worlds apart. I'm sure every single guy in this room can relate to this because it's happening in every single house, more or less. Both of you sitting together on the same sofa and you're miles apart. Every second, every day is passing, you're drifting apart. Your husband and wife, you've taken vows and you're drifting apart. It gets to such a stage that you're becoming fonder of others. And before you know it, talaq. He's gone his way, she's gone her way, and the children have ended up in care. Where did it begin from? This modern technology. You have people that play games online day and night. And I'm not just talking about young people here, I'm talking about middle-aged people. So much so that some of them are so addicted they don't even know how many children they've got. They don't even work. The wife's the breadwinner. And the games they play have an impact on their heart and mind and their way of thinking and their behavior. And what they've seen in those games is that's how they behave towards their wife and their children in a violent manner. How long is she going to put with this? Before you know it, this marriage also comes to an end. My young friends, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when you stand before Him, He's going to ask you with regards to your wife and your children. You were supposed to save them from the fire of hell. They have rights upon you. And Allah will take you to account and task with regards to your wife and children. When Prophet ﷺ, when the Muslims migrated from Mecca to Medina to Al-Munawwara, Nabi Kareem ﷺ established brotherhood. he made the Muhajirin and the Ansar brothers. And the Prophet ﷺ established brotherhood between Sayyidina Salman and Sayyidina Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So one day Sayyidina Salman went to visit Sayyidina Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He saw Darda, his wife, wearing shabby clothes. You know, she wasn't adorning herself and beautying herself and preparing herself like women prepare themselves for their husbands. So he asked, what's the matter? So she put it very politely, you know, brother, أخوك أبو الدرداء ليس له حاجة إلى الدنيا. Your brother Abu Darda, he has no interest in the dunya. Meaning he has no interest in me. Okay. Meanwhile, Abu Darda came, he prepared some food and gave it to Sayyidina Salman. And he said, look, I'm fasting, you eat. Sayyidina Salman said, no, I'm not going to eat. Not till you don't eat. So he made him break his fast and they both sat together and they ate. They went to sleep in the evening. In the early part of the night, Sayyidina Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala woke up for tahajjud. Sayyidina Salman said, go back to sleep. Short while after, he went back to sleep. He got up again. Again, Sayyidina Salman said, go back to sleep. In the latter part of the night, Sayyidina Salman woke up and told him to wake up and they both read tahajjud. And then Sayyidina Salman radiallahu ta'ala explained, Inna li rabbika alayka haqqa. That your Lord has rights upon you. Wa inna li nafsika alayka haqqa. Your body has rights upon you. Wa li ahlika alayka haqqa. Your wife have rights upon you. Your children have rights upon you. Fa'ti kulla dhi haqqin haqqa. Give everyone their fair due. My young friends, when it's not permissible to spend the day as well as the night bowing down before your master in Islam, when it's not permissible to spend so much time worshipping Allah, when you're neglecting other huquq wajibah, then where will it be permissible to spend that much time on this modern technology, whether it's social media, whether it's a smartphone, whatever it may be, whether it's playing games? Yeah, where will it be permissible?